Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another live toy hunting at a flea market video for you guys. This is the last flea market that I went to this year. The flea market season is also now over. This flea market is actually from September and I'm filming this voiceover part actually quite late. But the haul part of this flea market I did film I think it was even maybe the day after or a few days after, but the voiceover I'm doing quite late because I'm only editing this video now in November. But yeah, here's some G3 Monster High dolls which I've rarely come across at flea market. This is only the second time. And here this bag full of ponies, which I was really excited about, but the majority of the ponies were fakies. The Twilight that you see, I already have her, but this Fluttershy I did not have. She comes in a 2 or 3 pack together with that Twilight. I think it was just her Twilight and a little Spike. And here we have this Rarity, which I also do not have. She's from the Water Cuties line. But the majority of the ponies in this pack were either fakey ponies that I already have, or G4.5 ponies, which I'm not interested in. So yeah, there was this like Pinkie Pie with tits hair that I already have. I have her 2 times actually. I have a double which I'm not really sure what to do with yet, but yeah, mostly G4.5 and fakies. But still, I'm always like, if I see ponies, I'm always looking completely at the bottom to just like to know for sure that there are no like new ones in for me. Because with normal G4 brushables, I don't pick up doubles if they're from the main 6, because they're very common. And yeah, but with like characters that are not main 6, I do pick up doubles because I might be able to use them to trade with for other characters or whatever. But yeah, there's also a Shining Armor which I already have, and a Princess Cadence. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to look through it if there's so much stuff inside, and I didn't really want to put it on the floor like the things that so. Okay, the first 2 things that I got were these 2 G4 ponies. First we got a Fluttershy from the Power Ponies line. She came in a 2-pack with Twilight, and Twilight was actually in the box as well. But I did not pick her up because I actually already have her. But yeah, maybe I should have picked her because they belong together, but I mean, I already have Twilight, so. And then we have a Rarity from the Water Cuties line. So yeah, she has like water inside and these like sparkles. So these were 2 ponies that I did not have yet. But I got these 2 together for €3, which I'm happy to pay. Next there was this little bag full of ponies, but there were the G3 ponies that were in there I already had, so they were all doubles. And there was one that I did not have, but she had cut hair, and I didn't want it with cut hair. And there were also some G2 ponies and also fakies. I didn't buy any of them, but here we have some Bratz dolls and some LOL OMG dolls. I was interested in one of those Bratz dolls, but the seller, I think she asked €10 per doll, which, like this one in the pink outfit I was interested in, but €10 for a Bratz doll I'm not willing to pay, because I mean, Bratz dolls I only pick them up sometimes at flea markets when they're cheap and I like them, but for €10 no. I mean, she might be worth more than €10, I don't know, but I'm not going to buy her. Here's some random Barbie dolls, €1 per piece, but there were no that I was interested in. Some candles. So, but I already have a lot of dolls from this era, so here this skipper is actually quite great. He's the great shaped skipper with the original bodysuit. Quite a lot of people. Here, dolls. And a box. I immediately recognized those are like the train rails from my My Little Pony playsets. So, well, first I'm looking at the box with the dolls, but yes, this playset. I was wondering, could there be ponies? And yes, there were ponies hidden underneath. And over here, it's a pony that I already have, but she's a like non-main 6 character. And here I saw immediately another one, and I thought it was a double, because as you can see, there's the same colors. But look, ta-da! And really, at the moment, I remember I thought it was the same pony, and I thought to myself like, oh, why did they have 2 of the same ponies? But no, it was not the same pony. And the one with the wings, she's a new one in my collection. I did not have her yet. Here in the G3 pony as well, so multiple generations. Also a G3.5 playset thingy. So yeah, I kept looking to it, and yeah, spoiler alert, I did end up buying just the entire box because there were many great things inside, but at first I was just looking, like picking out things. Yeah. There were also some random things in there. This newborn cutie, a Fluttershy, which at the moment I already like thought to myself that I most likely have that version of Fluttershy as well already, because I have multiple Fluttershys. A Rainbow Dash, which I already have a Rainbow Dash. So yeah, there were quite a lot of stuff. Another Fluttershy, but with lighter colored hair. You will see in the haul port me doing like a comparing with Fluttershys that I already have. A Rainbow Dash, nice. It was quite difficult to rummage through this box because, just like the previous bag, it was quite full to the brim. A lot of playsets in there. And this Twilight, oh my god. Do you see? She's one of those from the early, like the first wave. And this one, oh! I had a heart attack when I saw it at the flea market. Oh my god. This was such a great box. And I'm just, this past few months I've been really into G4 brushables. Just My Little Pony in general, so finding them at flea markets, I love it. And the box with dolls, unfortunately there was nothing really interesting to me in there, so I did not buy anything of the dolls. Okay, the second things that I got was insane. There was this huge box full of G3 and G4 ponies, a lot, as well with some playsets. And yeah, like I didn't know like how many ponies were actually in the box until I got home. But yeah, there were way more than I thought. First, let's show you one of the playsets. We had this like train thingy with like this little wagon, as well as the big like train rails. I've already stored those away, but this is a very cute like playset to display ponies in. We also have this one. Voila. And this one, this actually has a door that opens. And then lastly we have these two, which actually belong to the G3.5 newborn cuties, which were in this box as well. This little like buggy belonged to this pony, which is Sweetie Belle. So you can put her over here. Very cute. I recently got one of these newborn cuties from the thrift store in a lot along with some other ponies, and I'm actually not a big fan of G3.5, but these newborn cuties I really love. So these I do want, and yeah, now I have more of them all of a sudden, because there was also a Scootaloo in the box and a Tularula, as well as these two hats, which I think one of these hats belonged to Tularula, but the other one belonged to Rainbow Dash, I think, which is the pony that's supposed to be with this playset, but there was no Rainbow Dash in here. I mean, a baby Rainbow Dash at least. But yeah, I do have these three, which I absolutely love. So, but yeah, I bought this entire box, which there's still a lot to go through, but I bought this entire box for just €5 together, and for the amount of ponies that were in here, that's like a really good price. So next we have a couple of like normal G3 ponies. We have this Scootaloo, so an adult version of that one. I already have a Scootaloo, but this one is a bit more special, I guess, because she has some like drawings on her head. There's still a couple of marks that I need to remove, but I washed all of the ponies already. But there are some like marks that you can remove with nail polish remove, but I haven't done that yet. But yeah, they're in quite a good condition. I always put their hair like this to keep it nice in place. But I think I actually might keep this Scootaloo, even though with G3 I normally don't keep like multiples of the same character. I only do that with G4. But this one like kind of speaks to me, and their mouth is a bit funny. Like I don't have any pony with this like shape. Like their lips, they're like kind of poking out. It's a bit funny, but I like it. And we also had this one, which is what was her name again? Windstrift? No, she's either called, I think she's called Windsdrifter. Yes, either way, she's the one, but she's one of those that have like 3D cutie marks, which is one of my favorite like details when it comes to GT ponies, the ones that have these. Like, it's so nice, and she has rainbow hair. Then we have this one, and this one was I think called Jade Garden. She also has a couple of marks that I still need to remove, and she also has a little bit of tail rust, which I don't mind. She's also quite pretty. And the cutie mark is quite interesting, like it goes down on her leg. Very nice. And we also have this Rainbow Dash, which I will probably not be keeping because I think I have the same exact Rainbow Dash already, so which is this one. And my previous one seems to be in a better condition as well, so I will not be keeping this one. But yeah, a Rainbow Dash. Maybe I should put this one like at the side because I'm not keeping them. So yeah. Next we have the G4 ponies, which is my main interest when it comes to brushables right now. So first we have this one, which she's actually a G4.5 pony, Twilight, and this is like tail. I don't know if she's supposed to be a mermaid, but she does have actual like legs underneath. I can't really seem to remove it. So I don't know if I will be keeping her or not. She is interesting, but I'm not decided. I'm just not a big fan of their heads from these reboot G4s. So maybe, maybe not. Next we have these two, which are very like normal, basic Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash. But both of them seem to have nylon manes and tails, so they're kind of like earlier releases, and they're both very nice. Like with G4s, I buy so many like variants, and I'm actually quite excited for this Pinkie Pie because I don't have a G4 Pinkie Pie that's like very standard. Like the ones that I have a pearlized one and one with tinsel hair, but I don't have like a normal standard one, so I'm glad to have this one, because with G4 I also like to have the main 6 and like all 6 of them with tinsel hair, all 6 of them without tinsel hair and stuff. So yeah, I'm happy to have this one. And yeah, I only had 2 other Pinkie Pies, which is kind of weird because Pinkie Pie is like the most popular character in G4, I think. So the fact that I don't see her that often at the flea market is actually kind of weird. And then this Rainbow Dash, also very nice. And I actually already have a like normal standard Rainbow Dash, actually also from the first wave, so the one with bangs, but her hair is a bit cut, so this one is better condition. This one is not from the first wave, like she does not have bangs, but yeah, I'm also glad to have this one. Then we have these two Fluttershy's, which are different releases, because the one on the left has darker pink hair than the one on the right. They do have the same eyes, because there are Fluttershy's with different eyes. Like, let me grab one. The tinsel hair that has like bigger eyes, as you can see. But these two might be like exactly the same 2 other Fluttershy's that I have, because I also already have one with like darker and kind of lighter pink hair. But I think I still just want to keep them because I don't know, I just love G4 brushables. I don't know. At first I wasn't going to collect them at all, like a year ago, because I didn't like the fact that the majority of them seem to have poly hair, like polypropylene. But then I bought one at a flea market, like the Pinkie Pie one with tinsel hair that I just talked about, and she was just so cute. Like like when it comes to like the molds, like the pose, I like G4 the best. I also have like an extra attachment to them because I love the TV show. With G3 I have a bit more of a nostalgic attachment because I used to have G3 brushables when I was a child. I never had G4 brushables as a child, I only had the blind bag figures. So yeah. Then we have this standard Applejack, which might be the exact same one that I already have as well. But this one is a bit of a better condition because this one has a bit of a stain at the neck, as she also has these marks on her ear. So yeah, this one is in much better condition. So it is an upgrade from my old one. Then we have this. These were still all ponies that were from that one box, by the way, so there's a lot of ponies in there. We have this Pinkie Pie, which is very interesting. She has this 3D sculpted cutie mark, and if you look through it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it. Yes, I can show it. Through her cutie mark you can see like a scene from the movie. It's like Twilight and Pinkie Pie talking to each other. Interesting. And I don't have this pony, so... And then with this pony, the next one, I saw her while I was looking through the box at the flea market already, and I was really excited about it. I still am. This is a Twilight Sparkle from the first wave, because she has bangs. These horizontal, like forelock. So she's from the very first release, first wave Twilight Sparkle. This is already now the second one that I have from the first wave, because this is the Rainbow Dash that I already have. And as you can see, she also has bangs. But her hair is cut though, so it's not in a great condition. But it's like one of my goals. I want to have like the main 6 all with like these bangs, like first wave release. So I'm really happy with this one because I barely see these online, so yeah, they're a bit more rare, I guess. Next we have this one. Her name was Sweetie Swirl, I think. And this is a very exciting one because she's like not part of the main 6, so an other character. But I actually already have her, so I was still excited to find her in the box either way, because I would never leave a G4 pony that's like not a main 6 character. So yeah, I will still keep her even though she's exactly the same one that I already have, because I think there was only like one release, like one version of this character as well, this one. But yeah, she's a double, and the one that I have is in the same like condition as this one, so she's not an upgrade or anything. But yeah, it's very interesting to come across her. And then we have this one and I think I filmed it. I mean, I think you could see it on camera, but she was in the box like this, and I just saw the colors, the raised hoof, and then her hair, and I thought it was the exact same pony. I thought it was another Sweetie Swirl, and I already thought in my head, did they have 2 of the same playset? Because this pony came with that one like carousel playset. So I thought that it was like another one of them in there, but when I pulled her out, I saw the wings and I saw that it's a completely different pony. This is Blumette, I think. Blumette? Yeah, I think I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but she's part of the Glimmer Wings line, which are the ponies that have these big plastic wings. And she's a pony that I do not have. So yay, a new character to add to my G4 Brushable collection. And yeah, as you can see, she has like very similar hair, except from this one has purple in her hair. This one, actually she also has a little bit of purple, but not a lot. But yeah, aside from that, and this one is actually also a little bit of a lighter pink. I don't know if you can see on camera. And their eyes are different as well, and obviously their cutie marks are different as well. But I'm so excited to have her, and this is also my first pony from the Glimmer Wings line with these big plastic wings. So yeah, very nice find. Oh my god, there's no space. Voila. And the last pony is probably like the highlight of the day. Jackpot, like oh my god. This is Star Swirl, which when I saw her in this box, I was immediately like panicking, like oh my god. Because, well, first of all, she's another not main 6 character, so side character, I guess. But I was also just excited because I've never seen this pony before online. I mean, I haven't like really searched very like in depth about like G4 brushables, but like from online web shops where I like scroll quite a lot for looking for ponies, I've never come across her. Now I have found her online because I searched it up, and she does go for she's quite expensive online. So I'm so happy that I was able to find it in this box, and yeah, she's one of the like not so common ponies, and she's so pretty, like this color combination, this blue and this purple with pink hair. And there don't seem to be a lot of, like, aside from the main 6, the majority of the other brushables seem to be all pink. Well, not all, but a lot of them, like pink, yellow and purple seems to be like the popular colors. But this one is a blue one. So yeah, I'm so excited to have it. Oh my god. But yeah, this entire lot, wait, let me first count, because these 2 ponies were from the other person. 15, 16, 17, and then 18 with this rainbow dash that I'm not keeping because she's a double. So 18 ponies, as well with those playsets, together for €5 in total. I love it. Thank you. Okay, next I found this box full with Barbie stuff, and immediately at the top I saw like this furniture, which was kind of on my wish list, but I also promised myself to not buy any more Barbie furniture because I already have a lot. Then we have this Wings Club doll, which I actually already have. It's a Stella doll in the original outfit. Not complete, but yeah. The seller did, like, when I was looking through it, say that I could buy the entire box, but I wasn't really interested in that many things, so I asked him if I could buy things separately, and he said yes. There is this Wings Club Bloom doll, which I also already have, but... and this dog. Yeah, but it ended up being quite... it ended up being quite cheap, like all of the things that I got together, so... yeah, that's why I just bought the Bloom and Stella doll as well, because I don't really come across them that often in their original outfit. Oh, this shoe, which I was really excited about because I recently watched a video of someone talking about that one shoe. And now I found it, and here I was immediately looking through the box to see if I could find the second shoe. Because yeah, it's part of the, well, in the US it was called All American Barbie, I think. But over here she was called something else, I think Weekend Fun or something, or I don't know. But in the US they used actually a different shoe brand, because over here it was Adidas. In the US it was Reebok or something, I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, here this doll, she kind of stood out to me because of her face paint, even though she's actually like still a random like budget doll. But I did end up picking it up. I kept looking through and through. There were some fashions in there. Also, I don't know if you see, but on the left there is a bag full of Barbie doll clothing. I also picked that bag up. So yeah. I don't remember how much I paid. I will probably say it in the haul part, because as I said, I filmed this quite late. Then this Barbie, I did not end up buying her, but she's pretty. Oh, the second shoe, yay! Oh, and this bathing suit that belongs to the Wet n Wild Skipper, which I don't have at all, but I recognized the bathing suit, so I picked it up. Yeah, there were quite some random stuff in there. Not all of them were Barbie. Yeah. Into the fashions. This bathing suit, I also picked it up. I still haven't identified it. Okay, from the next person, this one has had a boot full of Barbie dolls, clothes, and a couple of furniture. He did, like the seller did say, like you can buy the whole box for €20, which I didn't really see that much interesting stuff for me to buy the whole box for €20. So I actually just end up like taking some stuff out, and then I actually paid €5 for this a whole bag of clothes, which I will show you now because I do have footage from the day itself, like after I went back home, I looked through the bag, so you will see my first reaction at looking all of the footage. All of the clothes. I will show you that now. Okay, I just got back from the flea market. It's still the same day. And I actually wanted to show you my reaction looking through this bag of clothes that I bought from that one seller. Because I didn't really look that clearly through the bag at the flea market, so it's still a bit of a surprise. But I did like take some stuff out of the box, out of the like cardboard box, and put it in the bag, but just a few pieces. Yeah, let's look through it. This was in the box and I put it in the bag together. Oh my god. Yeah, this is, I think it was called the Special Expressions Barbie. I actually already have 2 of these dresses. One of them is on the actual Special Expressions doll, and the other one I just have double, and now I have a third one. It's a cute red. And these, where is the second one? This. Okay, these are so funny. These shoes belong, I think the line was called All American. Okay, I changed the setup a bit, but I think this line was called All American, and as you can see, these shoes, well, I think these actually maybe belong to Ken, not Barbie, but they're like Adidas like shoe covers, which is like such a coincidence that I found this, because I was talking about this doll line just a couple of days ago with my family. But in the US, they released these with not Adidas, but Reeboks, I don't know how to pronounce it. But in Europe, it was Adidas. So that's funny. But yeah, I'm really happy with. I do have the All American Barbie, but these shoe covers look quite big, so I think it might belong to Ken. I don't know if there was a Ken in this line, probably, but fun. Also, the All American Barbie that I have does not have a shoe, so even if these belong to Ken and not Barbie, I can still put them on. Then we have this very cute dress. Nice. This sparkly, I don't think this is Barbie though. I mean Ken. It's completely like cut open, like not cut open. I can maybe fix this because it would look still quite nice on a doll. Then we have this jacket with an actual Barbie tag in it. These might all belong to like fashion packs or whatever. I don't know. It's really cute. I love Barbie doll fashions because I love restyling my dolls. So every time I see like a bag full of Barbie fashions, I almost every time buy it. Then we have this bathing suit, which I think might belong. Well, no, it might belong to. At first, I was going to say Skipper. But I do kind of recognize this bathing suit. Then we have this. This I don't think is Barbie. It's quite cheap. I'll probably not keep this. I'll put it away already. Then we have this top. I don't think it's Barbie. It's also a bit big. Then we have this like ballet dress. Oh, and it actually has a Barbie tag in it. And we have this like bodysuit. Nice. Ooh, a genuine Barbie fashion tag. This is probably from a fashion pack, I guess. It's very nice. Then we have this like coat, which I don't think is Barbie, but it is kind of nice. I think I might just like put some actual buttons and not these like printed buttons on it, because this would be a really nice coat. Then we have this like blanket, whatever. Then this princess dress, which I actually already have. So yeah. Then another princess dress. I don't think this is Barbie, it's also a bit broken. I don't know if I will keep this. Another like fake princess dress. Oh no, never mind. I thought this belongs to the Superstar Barbie. Not the first one, like the other one, but no, I think this belongs to one of the like early 2000 dolls that were in that box. But it's quite similar to the one from Superstar Barbie, so I might just use this instead, because I'm missing the boa to my Superstar Barbie. Then we have this purple top. The skirt's very cute. This, I think this belongs to the Benetton line, judging from the colors. And then this top. Here we have this top thingy. It has a Barbie tag inside. This may be like the top, like a sleeveless top. Another one, nice. This I think belongs to an Elsa doll. This I also recognize from a Barbie doll. And we have this thing, which I'm not going to keep out. This headband, could this belong to the Great Shape Barbie, or is this just like a random thing? No, I don't think it belongs to Great Shape Barbie. But I might just use it for that. Oh, this is a skirt that matches with the top. And these pants. It's this random thing. Okay, and that's it. Just these shirts, okay. Okay, so yeah, there were quite a few nice pieces in that bag. But aside from that bag of clothes, I also picked up these two chairs, which I know are not Barbie chairs, but they're quite nice chairs, and I already have one of these that I got from that one big box of like Barbie doll furniture and stuff that I found in the previous flea market. I have a video about that box. But yeah, I only had one of those chairs, and when I saw these I was like, oh nice, so now I actually have like a proper set. So, and I also picked up this dog. I recognized this dog immediately. It's a vintage Barbie dog. His name is Snowball, and he was released in 1991, I think. I saw a picture of the screen of the box, but yeah, he's this very gigantic fluffy dog. There were also two Race Club dolls, which I actually already have both of these, but because they were like in like at least partially in their original outfit, like obviously they're missing their shoes and stuff, and I only had to pay like €5 for the entire lot that I picked up. Well, not the things that I picked out from that lot. I thought it was worth it. So this one only, like this Bloom doll, only has one wing, And then we have the Stella, which has no wings, but she does have like the sleeves. And the doll themselves are in quite a good condition. But yeah, they're not complete. Oh, wait. And I also picked up this Barbie doll. Which, the reason why I picked it up is because I never saw this face paint before. And she looked like it's very unique looking face paint. And I have like identified her. Apparently she is the Fashion Play Barbie, or like one of the Fashion Play Barbies from 1991, so the same year as the dog was released. And she's a European exclusive. She's supposed to have this purple with white dress, I think. I'll put a picture on the screen if I have one. But yeah, I haven't fully fixed her hair, but I have washed her and stuff. So yeah, I just picked her up because she kind of looked interesting. But yeah, I don't have her original dress and it was not in that bag either. But yeah, I just picked her up because her face. Yeah. Here another random box with some dolls inside. You can see my bag. It's so full. This was really such a great flea market. Like last year or I think it was the year before that, I was not that lucky, but over here, Barbie stuff, some dolls, playsets, fashions, accessories, which the seller at first wanted to sell everything together, but I did not end up buying all those things. I just picked up a few fashions and one doll. Because the playset, I was kind of, the one that's in the box, I kind of wanted it. But as I said earlier, I'm not supposed, I have too many furniture pieces and I don't have space for more, so. Also, at first I was debating on buying this whole bag full of clothes, but when I looked through it, there was actually a lot of like non-Barbie clothes in there and some like self-made clothes. So it was not really that worth it to buy the whole bag. Although I'm not sure how much he would have asked for just a bag. But I did pick up a couple of pieces like this. I was really excited. It's the leg warmer that belongs to the music loving Barbie. Well, actually the music loving Skipper, but I didn't realize it at this point. But yeah, and then this random skirt that I thought was quite cute. Or was it a skirt or a dress? I don't know. Did I pick that up? I don't remember. But yeah, I was looking through if there were some interesting pieces like this dress. There was some Benetton like fashions in there, and that's the jacket that belongs to the music loving Skipper. And at this point I saw that the jacket was a bit small, and then I realized, oh, it must belong to the Skipper, not the Barbie, because as you just saw that I also picked up the bodysuit, jumpsuits. So yeah, and then I realized, oh, maybe one of the dolls over here is the music loving Skipper, which was on my wish list. And yeah, one of the dolls that were on the left was indeed the music loving Skipper, and I did pick it up. But yeah, I was just looking for like fashions. Mostly I buy them at flea markets for tourist style, so it doesn't really have to be like a fashion of a doll that I have, just if I like it. And usually Barbie fashions at flea markets are quite cheap. I didn't really know how much the seller would ask for it, but yeah. Here you can see the dolls, and here we have the Skipper. Then from the next seller I got the music loving Skipper. She was on my wish list, so oh my god, at first I didn't realize that the Skipper was the music loving Skipper, because I was looking, she was not wearing this outfit by the way, but I was looking through the box and then I found these leg warmers and I was like, first, oh my god, these are the leg warmers from the music loving Barbie. And I have the music loving Barbie, but she's missing her leg warmers. But I did already notice that they were quite small, and I thought to myself, well, they might actually belong to Skipper. But I was like continuing looking through the bag, and then I saw this jacket which looked quite small, and then I realized, oh, the skipper that I see over there might be the music loving skipper, because it's a skipper with a face mold that I already have. I have the Great Shape skipper, so yeah, I didn't really want to pick her up because I already have a skipper from this era, and I didn't really feel like having another one unless it's the music loving skipper, because yeah, I just really wanted to have the music loving skipper to put next to my music loving Barbie, because they have totally like the same outfit, and I just thought it would look really cute. I love matching outfits. So yeah, I ended up finding her entire outfit except for the shoes in that bag, but the seller did have like a separate box full of Barbie shoes, which I did not pick up. Maybe I should have done that. But yeah, while I was like choosing those things out and then asked for a price, the seller was a bit surprised because she actually wanted to sell all the Barbie things together at once. So yeah, I don't know if she would have agreed if I picked those like shoes out. I don't know, but I picked this doll with the outfit and these two dresses from the bag. This dress is from the Barbie jeans like line, like jean fashion line. It has a little bit of a little stain over here, but yeah, I picked it up because I just thought it looked quite pretty. It's not actually from jeans, like it's not a denim material, but this part of the jeans line, so either way it's cute. And I also picked this up. This is from the Barbie Easy Living line, fashions, whatever. And yeah, I just picked this up as well because I thought it looked cute. But yeah, I got this skipper doll with her outfits and these two dresses together for €4, which I think is a good price. I don't know how much she would have asked for the entire Barbie lot, because it was like a bag full of clothes, a furniture set still with a box. I think there were like 5 dolls, and then the box of like accessories. So, and she asked €4 for these together. So I think in total she maybe would have asked like €30 or something. And I did look through the clothing bag for quite some time, but I didn't see that many interesting pieces for me, like in my style that I like. So yeah, because at first I was debating about buying the entire bag, or asking if I could buy the entire bag, but yeah, I did not end up doing it. But I'm still very happy with the skipper and these tea clothes. Like the fact that I found it at the flea market when she's on my wishlist, because my Barbie wishlist for like older Barbie dolls is actually not that big. There are not that many Barbie dolls that I still want, so the fact that I found one at the flea market for my wishlist with her original outfit, great, very great. Okay, here we have the last seller that I went to, and they had a bunch of random dolls and a bunch of accessories separately packaged and separately priced. Some of them were a little bit expensive, but yeah, there was this one like little bag that I was interested in that had these like a candle thingy and food and whatever, but I did not end up buying any of those accessory bags because they were like €2 or €3 for one bag, which is like, I don't know. And here's the dolls. Now, as you can see, this boy doll over here, he's wearing the jacket of the Bennett and Christie, which unfortunately the seller did not have the Christie on this table. I don't know if she had it previously and it was like sold, or she just, I don't know. But yeah, I bought them not just for the jacket but also for the doll because he's quite interesting and I've never seen him before. He has facial hair, which I don't have any male doll with facial hair. At first I thought it was an actual like Ken doll from like early 2000s or something. It is from Mattel, but not not Ken. He's not from the Barbie line, so... Which makes sense, because his body was a bit weird, shaped, like I've never seen that body type before. And this is my scene, which I already have. Yeah, he's the only one that I end up picking out from this table. And the very last thing that I got is actually this doll, which I did see already at the flea market, that like part of his hair is gone. And I honestly thought he was a Ken doll from like early 2000s, because there were some like interesting like dolls from that time with like face molds that I didn't really use much afterwards. But I did notice that his body was a bit weird, like he has articulation over here. But yeah, he's not a Ken doll at all. He's part of the, I don't know how to call it, like flavas or something like that. And he's supposed to be Trey, that's his name. I don't know anything about that doll line, but I just picked him up because I thought his face was quite interesting, and he actually has a beard, or at least a little bit of a beard and a mustache, which I don't have any doll with facial hair, so that's why I thought it was quite interesting. So yeah, I only paid €2 for him. So yeah, and you saw it in the picture. Wait, let me get it. You saw it in the video, I think, but he was actually wearing this jacket, which belongs to the Benetton Christie, which is a doll that I have, but I do not want to put her in original outfit. I mean, I didn't have any of original outfit pieces, but now I do have the jacket, and I put it in this bag together with all of my other Benetton fashions that I have. This one belongs to the Teresa, this one belongs to the Barbie, and then I have a couple that belong to that playset that just... Oh. A couple of other fashions were actually from the bag of clothes that I bought from the previous seller, so yeah, quite a nice amount of fashions as well. But this is everything. Maybe I should put that hats that's like this. Yeah, this is everything that I got from the flea market. This was a very successful flea market. Like, my highlight of the day is probably still this pony, but also the skipper, and actually this pony as well. So, I mean, I like all of the things that I bought today. So, yep, that's everything I have for you guys today. I hope you liked this video. See you next time. Bye!